Alright guys, so we're back again for another arena run, and today I'm going to be doing an arena. I'm not sure which hero again. Our last arena did pretty good. It was the first one we did on our brand new account, and we got 10 wins right off the hop, so pretty good. But got my coffee today, and it's nice and early in the morning, and today we're going to play through a draft again. Not sure what class we're going to use. Do we get Hunter, Warlock, or Priest? Now, I think Warlock. I like Warlock. It's one of my better arena class. So, we obviously aren't gonna pick Paladin again, even if we had the choice, since we did a last run. But let's go with the Warlock. Yeah, Warlock's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Fencing coach. The next time you use a hero power, it costs 2 less. That could be good. It could be good with Warlock, right? I mean, the life tap doesn't really affect the board, but it gets you card draw. Interesting. Coliseum manager, return this minion to your hand. Don't think that's really good. The Jouster is okay. Debate of whether I want the... See, the problem with the Warlock hero power is it doesn't really affect the board state, so I'm not sure if it's really worth picking, and the stats aren't that great. So I think we're going to pick the Jouster, just because it's got better stats. And obviously last run it was pretty good. Here I think Fearsome Doomguard is fantastic. For 7 mana it's a 6, well I don't say fantastic, but number one it's a 6/8, which is decent stats, and it's a demon, right? Like demons are pretty good. The Dark Scale Healer is pretty good too though. And this is a really high casting card. We're gonna pick it. I'm just gonna go with it and see if we can make something out of it. The Mortal Coil I think is fine, as these two minions don't have good stats. The South Tier Deckhand is just not good. The Clockwork Knight is not good either, in my opinion. Well, no. Unless we're going for a mech, it's not too great. The Mortal Coil is good. Helps us deal that 1 extra damage when we need it. Summoning Portal is not good in Arena. Dragon Mechanic, it's okay. But I think the Dragon Skin Sorcerer is good because we do have a... Warlock does have some buff spells. And 3/5 for 4 is not bad, and it is a dragon, since there is dragon synergy in a lot of these cards. So, hopefully if we draft them. Lowly Squire is not bad. Luckless Rocketeer is not too bad either. I think we're gonna go with the Lowly Squire just to get some early game. Here, this is a tough pick because the Dreaded Infernal is pretty good in Arena. Stormwind Champion is phenomenal, and so is Argent Horse Rider. So it all depends if we want, you know, that early game or that late game here. And I think Stormwind Champion just gives you more value. And since we're in the first part of the draft, we're going for, you know, more value and good stats overall. But the Argent Horse Rider is so good. We're gonna go with the champion, Stormwind Champion. And we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, so we have a couple more value picks we can do. Ooh, this is a tough one too. Puddle Stomper is fine. It's a good 2-drop. Dragonoid Crusher, or Draconoid Crusher, whatever you call that thing, is pretty good. It's pretty good. Ironford Grizzly is not too bad at all. We are lacking late game, and we do have a couple late drops, so I think we're just going to go with the Puddle Stomper, just because it's a good 2-drop. The Wrathguard, I think. Demon Fire, deal 2 damage to me, +2/+2. How many actually demons do we have? We only have 1 so far, and the Wrathguard is pretty good. 4/3 on turn 2 is pretty good. I don't care about the hero damage or whatever it does. Hellfire is interesting because it deals 3 damage to all characters. I don't know if it's good or not. In this case, I think we're going to go with the Shattered Sun Cleric. If Hellfire didn't clear my board as well, I'd go with it. But I just think it's too... I think I value the early game. Shattered Sun Cleric is pretty good. Whoa! Legendary. Okay, Millhouse Mana Storm. Whenever your hero takes damage, this minion takes it instead. I don't think that's really relevant. I think Karn is pretty good. 6/4/4/5 is pretty good in Arena, so that's a really good pick for us. We are getting a little bit on the expensive side, so I need to start picking some better drops here. We reached our 10 mark, so now we can start fixing out our curve a bit here. We don't have a 5 drop, so I'm gonna go with a 5. Darkscale Healer is fine because it goes good with the Warlock ability as well. Here, the Stormwind Knight, I'm not a big fan of. Ice Rager is pretty good. I actually like that card. I think we're gonna go with this one. The 5/2 definitely is a lot better than the 5/1. In fact, the Ice Rager is just a better card overall. Yeah, kind of weird, eh? Yeah, this guy does trade pretty good. He does have charge, but we're gonna pick this just for a nice solid 3-drop. Dark Bomb is pretty good, I think. Removal, right? Haunted Creeper or Ironfur Grizzly? Haunted Creeper. Ooh, these are both 2 bad drops. Demon Fire, but we don't really have many demons. Oh, actually, no, we do have a couple demons. So Demon Fire could be relevant. Wrathguard and the Fearsome Doomguard. We'll probably get more demons later on, right? Yeti or Worgen Infiltrator. Since we do already have a 1-drop, I'm going to go with the Yeti. We're kind of lacking good 4 drops, so go with the Yeti. Piloted Shredder, I think, is a clear pick. Floating Watcher is fine too, but Piloted Shredder is just too good of a 4-drop. War Golem's fine, but we already have a couple 7s, so I don't want to, you know, make it too beefy. I think Muckless Champion is the pick because we only have 1 5, and this guy is just not good. Ooh. Harvester Golem, right? Or Silverhand Regent, though, trades a lot better, and it does have a cool ability. But the Harvester Golem does have good stats. We'll go with this guy. I like this guy. Jouster, Lights Champion. For 4/3, it's pretty good. The only negative effect about this is since we do have some demons, it might kind of work against us, but we don't have any demons that have any actual active abilities. So the silence probably isn't going to be... Well, actually, you know what? The silence could work good in our case with the Wrathguard. And yeah, I think that the 4/3 stats are pretty good for a 3-drop. Ogre Root, of course. We could go for another good 3-drop. We could go for a 5-drop. The thing about the Abomination is this looks like it's going to be kind of a fast deck, right? Maybe a little bit aggressive. I don't want too many 5-drops, so I'm going to go with a 3 just to make our curve a little bit better. The Owl is fine, I think. Silence is good. We're still lacking good 4-drops though, so it's if I want the silence or if I want the 4-drop, I think I'm going to go with the guaranteed 4-drop. Spellbreaker. Ooh. This is interesting. You gotta be kind of careful because like I got all these minions that are pretty good mana wise, but they're dealing damage to my hero, and that could be good or it could be bad. I think Demon Heart is pretty good though. Let me just do a quick count of how many demons we actually have. Yeah, we still only have 2. The +5/+5 is pretty good. And it fits my curve half decently. We'll go with it. The Stone Splitter Trog is just good because I'm lacking 2s. We can get a couple more. If we can get like 1 or 2 more good 2s, that'd be fine. Knight. Imp Game Boss is actually pretty good. Just do I want the 2? How many 2s do I have? How many actual like 2-drop minions do I have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4. I think I can get away with it though. It's just too good of a card. In this case, we're gonna go with the Warlock Tidehunter just to get another 2-drop. And it's actually a 3/2, so, or a 4/2. Nope, it's actually a 3/2 in a sense. The Knight of Evil. Whenever you discard a card, it's 3/2, and it's a demon, right? So that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it just because it's synergized with everything, and it is a 2-drop. So, looking at this deck, what we got so far, we have 2 1s, only 1 actual minion. We have a bunch of 2s. We have some Demon Fire and Demon Heart, which actually synergizes not too bad with the minions. It's overall an early deck, kind of similar to the one we crafted with the Paladin. kind of early, strong early game. And again, in arena, that's so powerful. So I think our deck is pretty good here. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think we have a pretty good deck here. Hop in the first game and see how we do. That's good coffee. I'm thinking if I could make a prediction of how many wins this deck is going to get, I'd probably go with maybe 7? 6 or 7? 7 wins maybe? It's going to be my prediction. Alright, so Paladin. See what we got here. So we do have the coin. The Yeti is a good keep. We could keep the Yeti because we can coin out on turn 3 if we have to. And we don't have a 3-drop, so that makes sense. We do have all our 2s. It's just depending on what I want to keep all of these or do I want to get rid of one. I think I'm just going to keep them. Yeah, we're going to keep this hand. Because we can coin, well, unless we coin a 2-drop out instead. I think that'd be a powerful play.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Alrighty. Okay. So, I feel like we have to coin something out because he's just going to use his hero power and have a 2/2 with a 1/1, which is not good. So, we kind of want to play something that doesn't die. I think we're just going to go with this Stone Splitter. Just to trade into the 2/2. And then we can follow it up with the Wrathguard or the Knight of Evil. Whichever one we prefer. And they're both demons, so they both get buffed by Demon Heart, which is pretty cool. We can manage to keep them alive. Yeah. Kind of easy to predict his move here. So it's a question of, would we play the Tiny Knight or do we play the Wrathguard? We still don't have a turn 3 play, so we trade into this. He's gonna trade the 1/1 into the 2/3. Then he can't trade into anything else. I think we play the Wrathguard just to kind of contest anything. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it does trade into something like a Spider Tank, which works pretty good. The Tiny Knight Evil is fine, but it doesn't have better, it's good stats, so. Ooh, okay. So he's going to give his 1/1, so he's valuing board presence here. So it's a question of whether, I feel like I have to trade one of these off. If I go face, then I get punished pretty bad by Consecration. So we have to trade one of these guys off. If we can keep one alive for when the Demon Heart comes down, that'll be phenomenal. And the Chowen Yeti will go on turn 4. Yeah, turn 4. Be pretty good, I think.
Well met.
Okay, so which secret is this? Unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose both our minions here. Because alright, that's not too bad either. This would have been nice to get last turn. And you know what? We can even silence this. I feel like it. No, I don't think I do. If it's Noble Sacrifice, then this guy's gonna die anyways. So I feel like it's fine. Okay. It might also be the one that reduces your minion to 1 health. Which I think is okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk it anyways. Okay, so the secret's probably the one that whenever your opponent, one of its creatures dies, it buffs up the other one for 3/2, I believe is what it is. So that's fine. And I think at this point we just Demon Heart. Yeah, +5/+5. So I have 6 health. Ooh, that's pretty nasty. Can we clear this without doing that though? Not really. I think we just gotta go for it, right? because I'm not going to get the value any other way. I'm just going to double check this so I don't actually kill it. And we just trade into that, and then that goes face. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 9-3 on turn 5. And we know what secret he has, so we know how to play around it. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good card to get, actually. That's actually probably one of the best one mana creatures we could actually get from something like that. 4, 5, 6. That trades off pretty good. Unless I just kill it with this guy, because we're just gonna end up silencing it, right? I kinda wanna go face though. It kind of plays into consecration. I think we just trade this guy off here, as much as I want to keep him alive. And yeah, we're gonna silence that guy. You can go into that. Just play that. So in this case, I kind of misplayed. I should have tapped first just to see what I got. Oh, but that probably would have made a difference. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, you know what? That could have made a difference. So, kind of regret doing that. I think it's too big though. We're so far ahead here. I think it's okay. Lance and Demon, Beast. Alright, so what do you got here? 4, 5, 6. These two are gonna have to go into that. Go into that. And we want to play around Consecration. Or Mind Control Tech. You know what? Mind Control Tech's not really that threatening. I think we're just going to clear his board and set up for a nice good turn next turn. This way, you know, even if he does Mind, I don't like keeping up anything on the board, especially when you're so far ahead, because realistically, how is he going to come back if he's got nothing on board? Like, it's pretty much impossible. But if he does have something on board, that gives him that slight little chance of coming back. So that's why I always do it. Right. So what are we gonna trade here? 4, 5, 6 sounds good to me. Are we tapping at all? No. Gonna. We want to play the 3, 5. I think we play the 5. 5, 2, just to, again, because we're getting in later turns, I want to be able to trade him up. In this case, if he plays something nice and big and beefy, we can use the 5, 2 to trade up a little bit better. At this point, we're just pushing for damage to win the game. Alrighty. We can almost do the double combo. Silver Hand and Champion. We'll just go for the single though. This actually works out pretty well because this actually makes everything trade in. And I didn't even think to actually play the Haunted Creeper, so should have done that. Is this lethal? 5, 10, 16. Oh yeah, it is. Yep, it's lethal. Didn't matter regardless. Should have counted up lethal before we actually did that. A little bit early, guys. I'm still kind of waking up here. Alright, so first win, off to a good start. I think this deck is going to do pretty good for us in Arena. The demon aspect of it actually went out pretty good. That worked pretty good for us. You gotta. It's an important thing that people don't think about when they draft in Arena. They don't think that, you know, the Warlock has demons and there's demon cards that kind of work together with them. So like, if you can draft a half decent demon, you usually always want to pick it, because again, there's those cards that synergy that works together. Same with hunters when it comes to beasts and stuff like that. You kind of want to draft those cards if you can. I mean, you know, it all depends, but. All right, so we're gonna mulligan these two. Yeah, like that. maybe get a 3 or another 2. Oh, we do get turn 1 play. The thing about this guy is, even though we play him on turn 1, we usually won't hero power on turn 2.
I greet you. Thank you.
I think we just play him, right?
I'll be a real knight.
Because why not?
X marks the spot.
Alright, so that's not the best for us. Deal damage to the minion, this guy's the better player, right? Because he won't die next turn if he goes into that.
We're using real swords.
Yeah, because he's going to trade into this, and we're going to lose the 1 drop, and then we go into the 2-3, and then hopefully we can coin out a 4 drop or something. I mean, the Knight of Evil kind of did good with the Demon Pile, but it would have just, yeah. I don't think that would be good. So looking back at that now, I think it would have been fine to actually coin out a 2 drop there. It could have been good.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh. This kind of changes things a bit though. Because it is a demon. Yeah, this changes everything actually. Because now we can summon more imps. Imps aren't demons though, are they? I don't think so. And Demon Fire actually synergizes with him. If we choose to play like the Tiny Knight of Evil and then play Demon Fire, or we can just play 4 drop. Not sure. Since he has a True Silver? Oh, he does have a True Silver. Okay, that's fine. Still gives us a 1-1. We can play this guy next turn. It plays outside the True Silver range, so pretty good actually. Everything worked out for us. So far. So far. Maybe you target this minion with a spell, gain +1/+1. No. Can I do 5 damage anyway? But it is a demon. Cool. Pretty. Well, I can clear here. Do I have a good follow-up though? Tap 4. I can clear, but I don't think that's a good play. I think we're just going to go with the Master Jouster. I'm going to coin it out. If we hit the Divine Shield, it's pretty good. That's pretty good for us. Let's go face here. So that was pretty good. That's pretty clutch. Unless he has like, I don't know, some way of clearing the board. I don't think he does. It's gonna be very disheartening when you're playing a guy and you see Karn in his deck, or like a good. This is a really good legendary, right? You're like, oh man, really? Karn? We actually got lucky. Did we draft a legendary last game? Like, I can't remember if we did or not. I think we did. No, I don't think we did. I don't think we did. This is a consecration, and he's probably going to have to trade both minions in here, which I think I'm okay with. Because we can actually even silence the 4-1 and then Morocoil it. Yeah, because we're just going to flood the board and then play this guy next turn, I think.
Your magic shall not fail.
The only problem with this play is we can't really clear the board. This guy has to trade into here. We're left with... Well, we can play... No, we're not. We're left with... Yeah, it's a little bit off curve. Yeah, I feel like I have to do it.
Your magic shall not save
Unless I just... No. I'm gonna go for the value play. And this guy's gonna have to trade into here. So not the best play, a little bit weird of a curve there. Yeah, I don't know about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ain't good. 3, 4, 5 was 9, but I gotta burn a lot of spells to do that. Go with this play. Let's go with this play. Hopefully you can't kill everything. God dang paladins, man. They're good for making comebacks. And this is why this guy is so good. I really like this card. I'm a huge fan of the Captured Jormonger. Really good card, especially for 7 mana. It's just the stats are so good, like the 5/9. It's really hard to remove. Pain in the butt.
For Blackwood.
Uh-oh.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, do I play this and tap? It's not horrible. They're better play though. This guy, I can buff him up to 4/5. He can trade. 5/6 can trade into that, and then I can actually play 2, 4, 6 and tap at the same time. And that clears the whole board. Does it? It doesn't clear the whole board. But I like it a lot better. Ooh, unless we just play a Karn. That's kind of weird though. I don't know about that. I think we're just gonna go with this. I think. I don't know. Like, I could have dropped the Karn. I'm just too scared that he's going to take the board back just by, you know, if I flood the board, he's just gonna like. I think the Karn was a good play. It just, I guess silence would have kind of wrecked that a bit. And flooding the board with Muckless Champion would have been perfect. But I still think we're fine here. Like, I still think we're okay. We're getting to the late stages of the game, so. Alright, this is good. This is okay.
Reporting for duty.
Hopefully we get something we can play with Karn. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like this. See what he can do. The Muckless Champion actually goes pretty good with the Haunted Creeper, because if he kills the Haunted Creeper, I get 2/1/1s, and if he doesn't kill the Haunted Creeper, I could probably just kill it next turn. The current trade's pretty good with the 5/4, and the 3/2 sets up pretty good with what's on board, so not the worst. But I think we're kind of losing. If he can come back from this and kind of deal with this, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Bit of a power play, but yeah, I think this is okay for us. Potentially get some pretty good minions to fill up the board here. So we did trade. That was good by him to do that.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Oh man, look at him. Look at him fill up that board.
Reporting for duty.
Oh wow, look at all these minions. Good news for us though is that he doesn't have anything really threatening. He's just got a lot of crap on the board. And that's actually like the perfect pickup, because I can go like this. Everybody get. Ooh, if I had one more mana. Alright, so what do I trade off here? Do I kill the 2-3? 2-2. Do I care if I kill the 2-2? I don't think so. I think we just... No, because he can trade up with it, so... Be sure to pick off the silver hand dudes because they do get buffed with the paladins abilities. Ooh, Stampeding Kudo. Well played.
Reporting for duty.
Trade everything into this guy? Alright. That's fine. A good play by him. Keeps the 4-1 healthy. Got the 3-5. It's not too bad for us though.
Well met.
Pat first, just in case.
Reporting for duty.
That 4-1 is very problematic though. I feel like we have to play the beast though. No, let's play the ogre first. Because even though we can't control where it attacks, I feel like the beast just dies. This is a tough matchup. Who's winning? Ay. That hurts. That hurts a lot. See, this is where Hellfire would have been good to pick. Oh god. Ay. So he does that in this deck, which is not good. This could be a little problematic for us. Because now he makes some pretty good trades. Demon Heart doesn't really accomplish much unless I top like the Fearsome Doomguard, then that might be pretty good. It's all really who gets the biggest bomb first. But his trades, he did get that. He did get it.
Reporting for duty.
This could spell the end for us. A freeze or something might have kind of helped us crawl back in, but I think this is game over at this point. He's gonna trade though. Why would you not trade? Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. We can go like this. I don't know if this actually keeps me alive or not, but we'll do it anyways. Come on! What is a card that would save me? Something that... Oh, I don't even know. No, okay, that doesn't work. I think I'm just dead. 3 + 11, 30, 14. Yeah, it's game. Good game. So that's our first loss, unfortunately. That's a tough matchup. He had a good deck. Back and forth. Right, so 1 win, 1 loss. Not too bad.